In today's video, I continue fabrication on the rear frame and install the dual air tanks for the airbags. Now it's time to challenge the build.
So now that the frame section is welded in, the last little piece that I have to weld is back here, but I'm not going to weld any of this until I pull the rear and the drive shaft out of the truck. This way here I'll put it up on jack stands and I can lay underneath a little bit more easily. So the next task for me is, before I go any farther with the welding in the rear and taking anything apart, I'm going to mount the air tanks. So this is 1¼ eighth wall square tubing with a piece of 2-inch flat on it, drilled out with a little bit of a gusset on one end. But what's going to happen is then this will go down here and mount right there, somewhere in and around that area right there. So that is what's going to be happening next. Sorry for all the, oh man. Sorry for all the noise. I'm going to weld the mount flush to the bottom of the square tubing over here, and then have obviously another one over here, and then drop the tank in, and that should be what the overall goal is for the air tank mounts. So that is what's happening now. All right. Now we got to weld everything up. Hot. So if you happen to have a hot piece of metal that you'd still like to work on, grab a pair of vice grips. That way you can hold the vice grips and a small piece of metal and keep working on it. Little quick tip for you. Now all we have to do is weld them in. So now that we have everything welded up and cleaned up, I'm going to bolt the brackets right to the air tank. And then we'll take the air tank over to the frame, clamp it into position, and weld it in. All right, let's weld them in. That. Let's tack it in and see what we got. So that about does it for this episode of Challenge the Build. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more builds like this. My name is Paul Michael. I appreciate you watching. Now it's time for you to go challenge your build. I'm going to finish welding this up, duplicate that side. I'll see you in the next episode.